All right, we're done playing that boring trash and going to an infinitely more exciting game, and that's an awful lot about the game we were playing. I tried to stick to it. The story was boring. It was not exciting. But every like 5 hours or so worth of gameplay, you get a tiny little bit extra story, and the story is like whatever. But apparently, it gets much better later on. But after doing my 5 hours of gameplay or so to get my 10 minutes of story, and it skips it, and then there's no way to rewatch it again because that's the only bit of story that's not rewatchable. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. What happens if that happens to a major aspect of the story that is actually exciting and fun? I'm done. I'm never touching that game again. Because the gameplay wasn't going to hold me in there. It was literally wait for little boxes, solid color, and then click the box. That is not, that's a mobile game. There is nothing special about that kind of gameplay. Nothing. All right, here we are. Now, it's not unplayable as far as that kind of gameplay. That kind of gameplay is unfun, but you know, whatever. It's not like, well, let's say it's not fun, right? It's not fun, but it's not unfun. It's just kind of, you're there. It's like a cookie clicker game, right? Like you just kind of click, you're just there. Whatever. Final Fantasy 14 Alpha. I'd been playing Final Fantasy 14 and trying to get into that game and trying to get to the story and whatnot. The gameplay is just, like I said, it's just there. Nothing special. It's 1990s MMORPG. That's what it is. There's a little box. You use an ability. That box has a little circle on it that eventually fills up, and then you click the box again. That is the gameplay. It's nothing special. Like, ooh, what box are you gonna click this time? I don't know. The box that does the most damage. You gotta find an optimum rotation of which boxes do the best damage. There's your immensely in-depth, powerful gameplay, is getting a good rotation of boxes. Click this one, then click that one, then click this one, then click that one, then click this one. Wait, hold on. Now click this one, now click that one, click this one, then click that one, click this one, then click that one. Nope, click that one, click this one, and then click that one. That's the gameplay. Nothing special. But it's just involved enough where you don't want to slit your own wrists when you're playing it. It's just involved enough that whatever, you know, like clicking on your screen, you know, whatever. But I was playing it for the story because I was told it's a really good story. But when it starts skipping the story because I move my controller around and then press one button, nah, man, I'm done. Like, I tried to go, it said, oh, it's fine. Like, I wasn't that mad when I found that I can just go to the end and rewatch it. Oh, but literally every cutscene I've ever watched is in the end, except for the one that it skipped. And I look, it's like a 10-minute long cutscene. You know what? I'm done with the game. I'm done. I'm done. I will not play that game. No, thank you. I have no interest. Zero. I have zero interest in playing a game that I'm playing for the story where it's going to randomly skip the story and not allow me to know what happened. I just have no interest. I couldn't be less interested. I've already uninstalled the game. That's how uninterested I am now. All right. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Just like last time I was playing, I didn't know what I was doing. He gave me a lot of nanites. Though I don't know if that is actually a lot. I don't really know how much a lot is a lot. The heck is this? Why do you have this thing? Guess I should do this. Join mission? Yeah, let's join this guy. I have no clue what we're doing. Mission started. Rare produce. Look at this. What the hell is that? This is the first time I've ever joined. Wait, is my mic open? Hopefully my mic isn't open on them. I don't know if my mic is open on them. I see a little mic sound, but I thought I told the game not to detect my mic. And it like stays open. Shouldn't it be on push to talk at least? Especially if I'm not talking. I'm almost certain my mic is open. All right, let's look at the options. I don't want to hurt these people's ears as I'm talking to you guys. Control options. There has to be like a push to talk option.
Yes.
If you guys got kick me because my mic's open and I'm bothering you, I won't be mad. Do what you guys got to do. Temperature Fahrenheit. All right, nice. Auto torch. Where is the mic options, dude? Seriously. Maybe it goes off of Steam's mic options? Then I thought I set my Steam mic options a long time ago. Not even bother using my mic. All right, Steam settings. Broadcasting? No. Interface? In-game. In-game. Here we go. Surely the mic options an in-game option, right? Team overlays. Play sound. Chat filter. Dude, where's the mic option? Just gonna have to Google it. It's a Google thing. No Man's Sky. Steam. How to set microphone. You know a game's got bad UI when you gotta go to the damn network. Wait, I didn't see a network voice option. Network, so we click on network. Here we go. Voice. It's disabled now. Now I shouldn't be harassing them. But where's speech to text? There's no push to talk? All right. I don't know. Where am I supposed to go? Shady Big Smoke. Bro, your in-game chat scared the life out of me. Wait, are you in my party, Shady Big Smoke? I don't know how to, is there a push to talk options? I can't find it. I just disabled my mic in the game, but I don't know how to find a push to talk option. How's it going, Formula? Oh, wait. Is this where we're going? Like, I don't... I'm just going where other people are going. What are we supposed to do? Retrieve non-existent data from... Well, you know, now I guess I don't know because it clicked off my screen the exact second I was looking at it. Alright. Network option. Like, maybe control options, actually? Now that push to talk. Remap controls, right? But wouldn't there be a setting for push to talk? Let me just Google it. I hate that I have to Google shit in games. Like, learn how to make your game, dude. Meanwhile, there is no push to talk chat available in voice chat. Seriously? Push to talk. Is there really no push to talk? Push. Wait, what's going on?
Hostile scan detected.
Well, don't hostile scan me, bro.
Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
How to enable push to talk? On Steam? Maybe on Steam side I can do it. Wait, it says No Man's Sky introduces text to speech. Dude, I don't... Push to talk is what I need. Is there seriously no push to talk? Dude, I'm not gonna adjust my mic sensitivity for this piece of shit game. I'm gonna balance my whole damn... Why? You have to do the... Who designed this? Like, I feel like these people have never made a video game every single time I'm playing one of these games. In order to change my mic settings, I have to go into the damn friends list. Why? Push to talk. Key. This key. Play short sound on microphone toggle. I don't know, man. Advanced settings. Medium voice recommended. Is that good? Do I have to confirm? Test mic. Test mic. Test mic. All right, now let's close it and open it back up. Make sure, because this is one of those stupid settings where you don't hit confirm. So I have to always double check and make sure it actually did it. Yeah, it did it. Okay. Will that work in game, hopefully? Hopefully that works in game. All right, so let's do network. All right, it's enabled again. No, it's just open. It's just an open mic, dude. What kind of shit is this? And it's so sensitive. You can't adjust the sensitivity? It's insanely sensitive. You can't be serious that it's this badly designed. All right, this might be the worst video game I've ever played when it comes to voice chat. Like, this might be the worst implementation of voice chat I've ever seen in a video game. It's either on or off. And when it's on, it is incredibly sensitive. Like, I have my mic turned down, actually. It's not that loud. I have it boosted through other things. But it's so fucking sensitive that my voice, which is actually kind of low by mic standards, is constantly being open mic on that thing. That's absurd. Like, there has to be something. Like, there has to be like a mod or something. Like, this can't be this way. Oh man, Sky, push talk. Like, what the fuck? There needs to be a push to talk, man. Dude, I guess I'll never be able to use voice chat in this game. It's really that bad. It doesn't have a push to talk button. This means you have to have an open mic. Wow. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? You can't... Okay, so it's forced to be an open mic, and you can't even adjust the sensitivity. What the fuck? Who designs these dumbass games? I can't think of a dumber way to implement voice chat. That is actually the worst possible way to implement it. There is no worse way to implement voice chat in this in any video game than to have it forced to be an open mic, have it be insanely sensitive, and then make it so that you can't adjust the sensitivity. What the fuck? It's like he made it bad on purpose. I don't see any mods to fix this either. Push. No. Yeah, I don't, there's nothing. You can't fix it. Yep. Yeah, that's it. You just have to disable it. You're not, you can't, you, you have to actually do one of two things, all right? You have to either turn your mic off, right? Or adjust your mic sensitivity just for this fucking game. Eat a dick. I refuse to participate in your voice chat. How about that, you piece of shit game? The fuck, man? What kind of shit is that? Like, the whole team disbanded because of me trying to figure out how the mic shit works. That's how toxic that was. They already disabled their mics probably from the very beginning of the game. Either that or they love this damn game so much they actually have their mic set up so that the sensitivity is up to the thing. And I can't tell the game to ignore my mic. That's the other thing too, right? Because normally I just have the game set up to like use a separate mic or something. I can't pick the mic. Like, the game uses whatever mic it wants to use. There's no like options. There's nothing. There's no option to change my mic settings in this game. It uses whatever fucking mic it wants. It adjusts the sensitivity to whatever it wants, and there's not even a push to talk button. What the fuck? How are you so stupid? I am truly blown away. The level of stupidity in this game's voice chat design is incredibly, like, I can't even comprehend how someone could be so dumb. I can't understand it. It is beyond my capability as a sentient being to understand that level of stupidity. I can't do it. I'm not that smart or that dumb. I don't know. I cannot think of a worse way to implement voice chat. Like, you have to get to the point where you're using nunchucks made out of gophers, right? It's just a meme at that point, right? Yet, like, the voice chat, you make it staticky on purpose, and make it so it cuts in and out on purpose, or make it so that the levels really switch up and really low and really high on purpose, so that, like, when you or make it so there's an echo, like, in your own ear. Like, you have to do shit like that where it's just you're purposely making it bad as a joke in order for it to get worse. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Initialize mission? Do I just wait here? I think I wait here. And then people will start. We have to kill monstrosities. I don't even know what a monstrosity is. But I hope there was a little bit more thought in making monstrosities than there was in this game's voice chat. This game is like 4 or 5 years old now. This game's like 4 or 5 years old now. Why am I S and he's A? I don't know the difference. I don't even know how I got that S there. We're gonna get a salvaged frigate module. Rune. Like, I'm looking for new chat, but all I see is the last comment from Soren. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Okay. It's not okay. You have to be willfully stupid to do something that dumb. You can't choose. You can't do that by accident, man. It's okay. Cheese isn't okay. Cheese is marvelous, all right? There's a difference. Marvelous. Cheese. I wonder if I should stop waiting and just click on ready. Maybe we're not going to get a fourth. I guess let's just ready up. Just the three of us. Just the three of us. We have to find a burrowing terror and murder it. Oh, this guy's... Look at this guy's spacecraft. It's gold. Gold! Oh, we got a fourth after I started. How'd that work? People play this game on consoles? Impossibly. Are we there yet? Locate and investigate the approximate coordinates. Where? Oh, right there? Gotcha. I got this. I got this, bros. How do I... Am I warping? Yeah. My damn thing is all glitched out. My ship doesn't even operate correctly. The heck is that sound? And why is it making it? I don't have any cheesecake. I'd be a lot calmer if I had some. I'd be like, ooh, yes, cheesecake. I arrive in 1 second. Dude, it's been like 10 seconds. How much longer? Are we there yet? 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 Ow! I got hit by a tree! Are we there yet? Ow! This thing looks like it's angry. Hey! The hell? How do I switch things? I don't want to be on this. There we go. What the hell is this thing? Stop! Why does it switch to that? I need to remove that. Okay, we need to remove this. Hold on. This needs to be removed from my thing. Multi-tool. It was this thing, right? Surveying device. Dismantle. Goodbye. Now my multi-tool works properly again. No, it doesn't. It switches to this one automatically. Why? What happened? Why does it switch to the wrong one automatically now? Son of a bitch. Target alignment. Deploy marker beacon. I don't know what that means, and I hate you for being existing. I have no clue what we're doing here. What is this? This person has a starship here. What is he doing? He's just going around marking tons of stuff. Why are you doing this? Why you do this? This is not the right way. This is the way. This says infestation site right here. You stop going all over the place and marking everything. You need to be here. Right here. Right here. Let me land. No man's lie. Hey, face bombs. Sentinels. Why are the sentinels doing a thing? Wait, how do I have my gun out? All right. Ah! 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 The space cops are here. Help me! Are we good? What is this? Stop switching my thing. Hey, why are you looking at me, space cop? Dude, I'll kill you. I'll kill you! This is what you get for being a damn dirty ass bastard trying to infringe upon my rights. I don't even know what's going on anymore, man. Ah. Internet historian video? I don't know. I haven't. Look, this is a better video game than most video games that come out nowadays. People acting like this is the damn worst thing since toxic waste or something. I don't know. I just played Final Fantasy 14, okay? Trust me, this game is not as bad as people say. Where am I and what am I doing, though? I am so confused right now. Okay, my team is here. Okay, they're doing things over here. Then I'm gonna land and help them do things. Why did the game tell me to go over that way then? I'm confused, man. All right, we got a javelin. Let's use the javelin. Like that. Anything else? I am ready to discharge my beam of death on anything that moves. Beam of death. Got him. Got him. Wait, he's not dead. This dude's dipping out. He is dipping out. He's like, F this noise. What's that sound? I don't like that sound. I'm hearing things. Ah! It's a thing! It's got a green smiley face. This dude's like shooting the ground in front of me. Am I under attack? Sentinel's investigating. Sentinel's investigating what? You like No Man's Sky? No Man's lie though. Me did lie about shit. But he lied about less than people claim he lied about. A lot of the crap that people say he lied about was just like him showing the best of what the game can do. And like, look at these really cool monsters. Yeah, you only see these really cool monsters 1 out of 1,000 planets. But hey, these are some of the coolest monsters we were able to find after combing the universe.
Technology recharge.
So of course that kind of stuff was a lie. Just look at that. I mean, that kind of stuff wasn't a lie. Wait, what?
Incoming storm.
Incoming storm? I don't want to. We're. Now is not the time for a storm. We are being attacked by waves of monsters. Backfoul beast. Dude, my gun's pretty powerful.
Navigational data received.
Secondary infestation zone.
Technology recharge.
What? Am I having trouble breathing? Two of the people dipped out. They just left. They abandoned us. I'll send you a link on Discord, something to the video. It's long, but well put together. The problem is he said that the things that they had planned was in the game when it wasn't. Yeah, that's the main thing he did wrong. The main thing he did wrong was he was like, okay, this is the game we're going to make. And the game came out and they're like, this isn't the game that is out. They're like, yeah, we're gonna make it. Bitch, you didn't say. You should have said this is what it's gonna be like sometime in the future after the game came out. After the game comes out. Like, you straight, like, nah. See, it was like a lie of omission, right? He's really excited about it. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. It's gonna be amazing because we're gonna do all this cool stuff. And so people took it as, oh, that's what's gonna be in the game when it comes out, because that's what he said he's doing. He's like, yeah, you're gonna be able to do this, and then you're gonna be able to do that, and you're gonna be able to do that. And none of those things were true. Well, a lot of it was true, but a lot of it was not true because, look at that. A lot of it was not true because people weren't, it wasn't implemented in the game yet. It was just ideas that they were working on. I can tell you one idea that they need to work on. I can tell you right now what they need to do. They need to fix the damn in-game chat. Were you here, Facepalm, when I was like trying to figure out how to turn off my open mic that is forced to be open at all times? This game has permanent open mic. You can't turn it off. And the sensitivity is up super high. And there's no push to talk options. And you can't tell it what mic to use. It is the worst implementation of a mic that I've seen in a video game. Oh God, where am I? Okay, I'm down here and I'm almost dead now.
Technology recharge.
I'll just hold my shield out and just sit down here.
Weather update.
The hell was that sound?
Technology recharge.
I'm under attack. I wasn't ready to be under attack. I have like no health. Just as my health was finally regenerating after 10 years, it was almost there. Just wait here. I gotta wait 10 years till my health comes back. Come on, give me my health back so I can participate in this. All right, see you in a bit, Facepalm. All right, we're just gonna wait. It's finally coming back. Let's just wait for that to get up there. Why am I dying so much on this planet?
Technology recharge.
Why does it reduce my health by 3 bars when I'm inside of a cave? I don't understand. Isn't it normally better to be inside of a cave? Damn, what the hell is this guy using? Like using like a fully automatic shotgun or something. He's using a Saga. He's using a Vepr 12. Wait, am I hitting it still? The hell? He's just a jetpack. Yeah, this is his problem. Whether it was intentional or not, he should not have been talking about what the future of the game was. He should have been saying, this is what our game is. This is what my game, I plan for it to be. Right? Those are two very different things. And he was focusing on what the game was. T. There we go. Where am I supposed to go? I need more thruster fuel. Technology fully charged. Oh, it's not. Clearly. Clearly it's not. Dang it. Thruster fuel, thruster fuel. Thruster fuel. There it is. Metal plating. Alright, metal plating. Alright, thruster fuel. Wait, is there more here? Thought we were going to a new area. There should be a counter on my screen for how many of these things we've killed. Alright. Want to be near him, so we're kind of like... They have to go through both of our fire to get to us, right? Like they can't split up and then we'll have to go through one person's fire. Leave us alone, drones. This isn't your world, it's ours. Hey, we did it. All right. It'd be cooler if there was a counter on our screen so we could see how close we were. Yeah, just do the GG. Now we get the heck off of this disgusting planet of a planet. Having bottled water? Yeah, I've gone a little ham on these games today. I'm getting a little. How dare you on these games today? A bountiful planet, you say? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna discover this bountiful planet because it's mine now. No, I'm not. I don't care about that bountiful planet. Just one in a million. Rune has left the system. Hearts of Iron. Oh, I'm online permanently too. Adjusting my mic settings. How do I undo this? How do I undo this? I don't want to do this.
Yes. Yes.
Take me away. There we go. The Monster Hunter Story 2 demo feels like you can continue with the demo. Yeah, that's normally how they do them now. It's pretty good at a way of doing a demo. I wonder why my ship's more often broken than not now. The last 3 times I've tried to use my ship when playing this game, it was broken. 2 of those 3. These don't feel right. What's this purple question mark? What is that? I've never seen that before. Complete mission. We did it! Now what is this? There's a purple question mark. Oh, what the hell? The hell is all that? You know what that is, man? I think I'm gonna avoid that. I don't know what that is. It's kind of scary looking. Is it like a story mission he's trying to share, maybe? I don't understand. Yeah, I think I'll just back out. I think I'll do this instead. So I need to do this thingy. And we can have cool decorations and stuff. The fine and tasty banner. Guess if I had to pick one of the alien heads to go with this one, because at least it has whiskers. Used to be a cat head. I want a cat head. I'm still in a party. How do I leave a party? Network. Leave group. Alright. That's probably why I saw that mission, because he posted one of his missions probably. That's not mine. Yeah, there's that fuzzy head too. All right, I have other missions to do, right? I don't know which ones are important or not. We have Beyond the Spatial Anomaly. Purchase. There's a strange space station in the system, an anomaly outside the day-to-day business that the Gek Purchase technology, a new base parts aboard the anomaly. Undertake the mission with other travelers from the Nexus or exchange discoveries. I already did all those things. Why is it not giving me this being completed? Okay. Mission out of range. Prove your place in the universe to the Korvax. The Korvax cartographer was cautious, unwilling to trust. Null as asked me, they feel something has happened to the galaxy and some great unraveling of the threads. I guess do this one then? Let's do this one. We have to go to wherever that is. It says his mission's out of range. Hold to restart current mission and use nearby structures. Nah. Oh God, what's happening? Am I in the Doctor Who universe now? I'm being Doctor Who'd. Oh, my ship fixed itself. Look at that. Okay. M, I guess. Okay. Where do I have to go to finish the mission? Is that it right there? That purple thing? Alright, let's see. No, I think this is the purple thing, probably, right? Or that, or something. I don't know. It doesn't say the mission's out of range anymore. Am I supposed to go to the space station? Like, where do I go? Like, am I doing the right thing? Alright, let's select. It doesn't say it's out of range now. Undiscovered past. No, what do I do? Tell me what to do, game. I have no clue what it wants me to do at all. Like, I am completely lost. What are you doing? Why did you take over my camera? Wait, I saw something on the side of my screen for a second. Where'd it go? On. Yeah, dude, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't tell you to do anything. It literally doesn't say anything. It just says nothing. It says nothing. It says, unwilling to trust the arrival of the entity. Prove your anomalous status to the Korvax. How? Like, what the fuck does it want me to do? Tell me to do something. That's patterns in time. Oh, wait, here, patterns in time. It actually popped up with an actual thing to do. Retrieve non-existent data from anomalous structure. Search for a water system. Fuck. All right, I'm in a water system. So I gotta retrieve what? Pop back up, dude. For an anomalous structure. What are anomalous structures? No one knows what an anomalous structure is. Discovered by the Fappler. Dude, get a better name. The charred planet with ancient bones. Yeah, let's see what this one is. You discovered this. I discovered that? Did I? When? My issue with Final Fantasy XIV? Well, the main reason I play the game is for the story. And so what had happened was I went to play the story, and you know, it takes like 15 minutes to get into a mission. And then it put me in the wrong mission. And so then I gotta wait like a half an hour to go back into the mission. And then it makes me wait like 15 minutes to put me in the mission. So then I finish the mission, and I move my controller, and it skips the cutscene. Because I pressed a button when I moved my controller. Yeah. Excuse me. Now the gameplay is not special. Like, the Final Fantasy Tactics gameplay is basic. It's as basic as it can get. It's wait for cooldowns, click on cooldown on rotation, find optimum rotation to click cooldown. Like, it's about as basic can go. It's involved just enough to make it so that you don't feel like you're brain dead while you're playing it. But I was there for the story. I was told that the game had really good story. So I was like, all right, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. But then it skips the cutscene on me, right? And so I'm like, I'm mad about that. I had to wait like a million hours to be able to get into the game to begin with. We do the boss fight. The boss fight doesn't work like any other boss fight I've ever seen. And it felt like the least involved boss fight ever. Like I served no purpose. All of that monster's attacks except for one were AoE attacks that could not be dodged because they covered the entire map. Like there was no dodging it. It was like literally like you had to get hit. It covered the whole thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. And so I was like, all right, whatever. We beat it. And after we beat it, I moved my controller and try to click off the thing that popped up, and instead it just skips the cutscene. So the whole point of me playing the game was for the story, and it skips it. But then I go online to look it up, and it says, oh, don't worry, you can actually go to your room and rewatch cutscenes that you skipped. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let me go to my room. Literally every cutscene I've ever seen was in there as an option to watch, except for the 10-minute long cutscene that it skipped on me. That one wasn't there, unfortunately. And so I was like, I don't, you know, I'm done. I don't want to play the game. Sounds like a you problem. Yeah. I guess it is a problem that I actually care about the game's story. And that the game, that the incredibly impressive cooldown based gameplay didn't draw me in. You know, you're the only Genshin Impact channel that I'm still subscribed to, because I quit that game. I can't play Genshin Impact anymore, man. That game is nothing more than a character collector. I was like, you know, I don't care, man. I am not gonna sunken cost fallacy myself into playing this game anymore. And I just dipped out. Like a few days before the new character was releasing, I saved up a whole bunch of primo gems and everything. I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm not sunken cost fallacying this thing. I am not gonna log in. What it was is it was like I couldn't bring myself to do the new content that released. Like, it was okay. It wasn't bad, right? Like, if that new content was in the game when the game first came out, I would have played the heck out of it, probably. I probably would have played it just as much as I played everything else. And I would have enjoyed it. But I guess I've become so bored with Genshin that I was, like, forcing myself to play the story and do the discovery and stuff. I was having to force myself. And I was like, dude, if I'm having to force myself to play the content that's actually better than the base game content, then I need to stop playing this game. Yeah, that's what I was told too, is that, and that was my plan, to slog through that until I can play the new content, right? But it skipped the cutscene on me, dude. Like, the whole point in me playing the game was for the story, and it skipped it. I ain't got time for you to be skipping my story. I can't access that one cutscene. All the other cutscenes in the whole game I can access. So if I want to play that game, what? There you go. If I want to play that game, the only way I can experience the story now is to wait for a half an hour long queue to be able to join that mission and do that unfun boss fight again. And then so that I can watch it and put down my controller before the cutscene comes up, because God forbid I accidentally press one damn button, and when I try to escape the button menu, it just closes the whole fucking cutscene.
Protection falling.
The Viking ancients fill the air. Suddenly words etch themselves in the marker and the deep in my mind. It came to pass that the great monolith awoke, and it heard the challenge of the Xearrik. 5-time Xearrik called upon it, and it was met with by silence. The 6th cry, it awoke. Let's go with language for now. I've learned the word brave. I don't want more lore at the moment, because I'm lost. It's been too long since I've played the game. Welcome back, Two Moons. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll play Final Fantasy 14 again, probably when I have the patience. When I have the patience to actually replay that fight that took me like an hour and a half to get into, because I had to queue up for it multiple times. Like, that was, of all the missions cutscenes for it to skip, that was the worst time for it to skip. What the hell is this thing? I've never seen a big old structure like this before. This is crazy big. Look at this. I can land on it and everything. What is this thing? I've never seen anything like this in this game. There's a landing pad and everything. It's like a town? There's multiple people. What is the finale? I don't know. What is the finale? The finale for what? Technology merchant. He just seems like a standard merchant. Artifact exchange vault? What the hell is this? Ancestral vault seeks artifact of culture or biological interest. Archaeologists will be compensated for all contributions. Submit
Incoming storm.
lost fossil biological sample. I've just recently started selling those. I don't have any. What is this place? I don't know at all what the heck is going on here. Oh, there's so many people. Local information repository. Welcome to Interloper, to the information repository for planet Bajor Prime. Bajor Prime historical databanks indicate several local sites of Viking cultural significance directly available. This is new. This is like, there's a lot of these people to talk to, like space station levels of people. But the only one I talked to once... No. The first one I talked to is like, hey, you want to give me a job? That's the only one I do not want to talk to. These are the ones I want to talk to. Teach me words. I learned doomed. Doomed. Dude, it was I had to fight Ifrit. Not Ifrit, Titan. I had to fight Titan. And it was like it was supposedly like a 5 or 10 minute long cutscene, dude. Because I went to look it up online. I'm not gonna watch someone else's version of that cutscene. It either works for me or it doesn't work for me. And that's gonna depend on that is what determines whether or not I continue playing the game. Yeah, you're a healer, dude. Healers don't have queues. Healers play instantly.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, healers don't have queues, man. What the hell is this guy? Why are you trying to steal my look, man? No, I don't want you to work at my base. Go away. Wait, what? What the heck was that? I approached the lost traveler. Their skin is translucent and they were not truly there. I've seen you before, I swear. Do you remember me? You don't, do you? Perhaps you're not even the same as the one there were. All of us were shifting, bleeding. No, I don't know. I'm gonna skip that for now. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like I said, I have to wait like 15 minutes to a half an hour to get into the dungeon. And then it put me in the wrong dungeon, dude. Right? It put me in the wrong dungeon. And so then I gotta wait like a half an hour just to be able to queue up again. And then when I queue up again, I wait like 15 plus minutes to get in the damn dungeon again. And what happens? But it skips the damn cutscene on me. Like, I want to punch that game right in the mouth. How dare it skip my cutscenes? I'm only playing the game for the cutscenes. I wouldn't have mind if it wasn't the only cutscene in the entire game that's not rewatchable for some random reason. Like, every cutscene I'd ever seen was available in the bedroom. All of them. Every single one. What is this guy? Oh my god, he's huge. Let me... Oh my god! It's 5 meters, dude! Look at the size of this thing. Ugh. Yeah, Archer is... Why is there a storm? I want to go and look at that thing, dude. Stupid storms. Look at that thing. Freaking massive. Is the storm good? Oh, what is it? Is it? What is that? It's fast as heck. Dude, look at this thing. And how big is this one? This one's almost 3 meters. A razor and a bat and an owl. An arrow jelly. What is this place? I've never seen a place like this. I hope this thing isn't aggressive. Ah! That thing skirts the ground, dude. All right, hold on. There has to be like a save point around here somewhere, right? Is there not? Like every place I've been to, like that has structures, there's like save spots. Like I don't know what's going on here, man. Artifact exchange vault. What are these vaults of exchanges and artifacties? There's a lot of them too. Look at this. Maybe I should build a base here because I don't know what these things are. I've never seen anything like this so far in my gameplay. It might be important. Are those things maybe aggressive too? Like they are. Oh, look at it come. Just like tears up the ground. For this reason alone, we need to forget UFOs and stay on our own planet. Look at those freaky things out there. Am I on Discord? I have Discord open. I'm not like inside of it though, like in chat or anything. Eh. Did you want to talk to me or something? Cause see, like, can you rewatch the Titan Quest? It won't let me rewatch it. Like the Titan Quest is not. Oh, look at that giant cave near here. Like, is there really no base saving spot here? All right, you know what? We'll just do our own then. The game wants to be a jerk. We'll just make our own. All right. Don't really remember how. There we go. Do I need to keep it? I don't know if we need to keep it. I don't think we do. Like, let me look at the... If I was to try to load. How do you load options? It says 1604. That's wait, that's not now. This is it. Reload, auto save, manual save right there. So I have a manual save right there. You're gonna send me a screenshot? A screenshot of what? Like, what am I looking for? Of the Titan Quest? Like, how to rewatch it? Like, if I can rewatch it, I'll try to play it. But I want to rewatch my thing. Look at this. What's this over here? Oh, is this the... This is the exchange. I can sell things. Envoy. Grah, you will never be a warrior interloper. I wish I assist you. The warrior clasps their hand. Here's some. Teach me some words. Let me get aggression. You guys love aggression. Groans. Okay. Ancestral vaults. The heck? Greetings, brother. Knowledge blank is forbidden to all but Viking blank now. The Viking archive is intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment drones in low frequency, seeming expecting a voice command. Strike. Access granted. Yay! Because they like aggression, right? Decrypt archive. The entry is titled The Last Testament of Xearrik. There lies the dark stars, the vast oceans, my friend. The moon rises, Grah. The deep cries with the morning machines. Grah. On dry dark. Night falls without its people. Not just something cute I have. Oh, okay. To dry dar we come. I will come back. I will not leave you. I will never leave you. I will remember. Wait. My only option is to leave. All that talk about never leaving and my only option is to leave. I guess I'm done. This is the last testament of Xearrik. Yeah, you got a staff with a Moogle on it. It's a Moogle staff. It's a Moogle staff. Dude, I raged at that game for like a half an hour for taking my cutscene away from me. It's the only thing I had. And I worked so hard for it and it stole it from me. All I wanted was my cutscene. Give it back! It's a weirdo planet, man. I don't even know what this is. I need to build a base for it, though. Oh god, what's happening? There's a unique. It was there. It took off. Aw, man. It took off just as I was coming out. Oh well, we don't get to look at it. Like, why couldn't it have been you? You know how much work it would take to make that thing respawn? I'd have to log on and log off like 50 to 60, maybe probably 100 plus times actually. Because this is like a medium wealth system. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have an option to rewatch that cutscene for some weird reason. Like it shows all the cutscenes that I've ever seen except for that one, the one that I didn't see because it skipped it, and it's like, nah, we can't help you out, bro. You're just gonna have to like not have that quest now. You're telling me I spent over an hour trying to finish this quest because it was doing the wrong quest, and I'm in these 10-year-long queues, and the thing you're gonna do to me after all that work. Maybe I'll make my base on top of the mountain. Make it look down on this thing and be like, look down on it. Wow, I'm looking down on it. How does it look from up here? Oh, it's so tiny. I think it's too tiny. Wait, what's that? That's one of those upgrades for your thingy. It is a safe spot though. Stop being depleted, stop power cells. I almost died. Exosuit module. What? How do you get this? I need carbon nanotubes. There's no such thing as a carbon nanotube. Alright, how do I make a carbon nanotube? Made. Bro, I can't even upgrade my suit anymore. Oh, there we go. I can upgrade my cargo slots. Nice. You have to select one and change the bar at the bottom of it. Make a screenshot. I want to watch my cutscene. I worked hard for that cutscene. I worked hard for my cutscene. I worked hard for my cutscene. I worked hard for my cutscene and I really want to watch it right now. This is a pretty cool structure here. I like this. I like that they added like this big old base. Because the trading station is so boring. This seems like just a more elaborate trading station with more things and bits and bobs on it. And more things that you can interact with as well. Like, I'm going to definitely make this one of my planets. The monsters that spawn here are too cool. Like, there's, like, look how big this thing is. Alright? Look at how big this thing is. Soren, did you want me to name this Soren? Look, and then there's whatever that is. But then there was this thing that like, oh my god, it's too much. I think I want to be down here somewhere. How much thermal protection do I have? Okay, I have a lot. We're good. What about life support? A lot. We're good. All right. So what I need to do is I need to go over here. Don't kill me. I want to build a base next to this base. This thing is too cool, dude. And then the creatures that spawn here are amazingly crazy looking. So I think like right here. So I'm kind of like next to this and this is oh my god, there it is again. Look at this. Look at this thing. Sent a picture of it. Look at this. Can I feed this? Could I ride this thing? There's a feed option. I think I can make this a pet. I think I can make that a pet. Okay, we'll have to go take a look at that picture real quick. My thermal protection is falling. Let's pause. Lord of Crags? The company that why isn't that option available for me? Mine stops at the current company of heroes. Does it not show the last cutscene you did or something? Because mine is the one right before it. I don't have an option for the Lord of Crags. Don't land on me. Ah! Wasn't there a massive cave system over here somewhere? Maybe I can build my base inside the cave too. That might be an option. I'm probably going to build it over there. But I want to look over this way too before I make my decision. So dark. Like maybe I have to talk to someone after I finish. Oh, here it is. Ah! Don't gas me, bro. Hell is this? A flower of some sort? It is indeed No Cat Sky. And I watched the first movie of William Dafoe and it was absolutely horrible. Don't ever watch The Hunter. The Hunter? I mean, it sounds like something I've probably already watched. Dude, why is it all spooky and dark in here with like red flowers and demons and stuff? This is like a demon planet, dude. Oh god, there's... is it coming at me? Okay, I thought it was coming right at me. Dude, why does this cave look so evil? Alright, we're leaving. No, I think it's too close to this place. I kind of like the idea of... Oh my god, look at that up that way. It's evil up that way too. I kind of like the idea of having my base over here. But it's just... I think it's just a tad too close. And we can build it into the mountain maybe? And like have the back door like close off the evilness. Holding back the devils from getting inside the world. That's a gate of hell right there. That's what that is. I think instead what I'll do is I'll build my base here. I think it's cooler to have it like this. It's so dark though. Can't see anything. Alright.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course you would income a storm. Of course you would income a storm. What else would you do? I'm trying to build a base here, bro. Nobody has time for your incomes of storms. Alright. Base computer. Here we are. Build it right there.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Ow! Thermal protection is falling. Help me. Stupid incoming storms. Outcome storm. Why is it still falling? Why aren't these people dying? Wait, someone's in Hollywood? Someone here's like lives in Hollywood? That's crazy. I don't believe you. Because there's a lot of cutscenes before that fight in it. Yeah, I'll try to... Maybe I didn't finish the quest entirely. Okay, if I can rewatch it, I won't be as mad. I'll try to boot it back up later on and see if there's more I can do. Go away, Storm. Take that, Storm. Take it. Damn it. But then I saw the game. Wait. What? Said something about plane of hell. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's California. Really, it's most major cities in America nowadays. The politicians are all like, don't worry, we'll fix everything. Just keep electing us. I know we're ruining it, but trust us, we're the ones who will fix it all. It's like electing an arsonist to figure out who's burning down the buildings. It's the arsonist that's doing it, you dummy. It's him. I don't understand. Everything keeps getting worse. Why is everything getting worse? These people say, we'll fix everything. They broke it, and they're like, don't worry, we'll fix it. And then we're like, okay, we'll trust you to fix it. And then they make it worse. And then we're like, you know what? Maybe they'll fix it next time. They're like, yeah, we definitely will. Elect us again, and we'll fix it next time. And then they make it worse, and they're like, you know what? Third time's the charm. Elect us again, and we'll fix it. Look at this thing. What the hell is this thing? Then we elect them again, and they're like, don't worry, we'll fix it the fourth time. Okay, there's no 3 strikes and you're out here. Elect us again. And it just keeps getting worse. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Alright, structure. Look at this. I can just build a cylindrical thingy. What is this? Oh, this is a new kind of glass I have. Ooh. I have all the wood stuff unlocked. I should probably just make it out of wood. Stop falling, thermal protection. It'll be easier if I just make it out of wood, okay? Are there pillars? Can you make pillars in this game? Wait, large. Oh, this is a feature of the large base? Alright, here's what we're going to do then. We're just going to build a cylindrical room right here on the top of this hill. Boop. Missing components. Pure ferrite. Well, give me pure ferrite. Ah! I'm suffocating from heat. Alright, there we go. Freighter. Do you have pure ferrite? I need it. I see magnetized ferrite. Stop falling, thermal protection. What does pure ferrite look like? Why don't I have any? I have ferrite dust. I probably can turn this into pure ferrite, right? Is my thermal protection still falling? No, it's falling slow. What about my starship? What does it have in it? A lot of ferrite dust as well. Alright, what am I gonna get from this when I what does this turn into? It's turning into pure ferrite. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Keep working. Work your booty off. Okay. Structure. Bloop. Missing component. Oh my god, I need a lot of pure ferrite. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You have to die. It just has to happen. All right. There's no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Rocks. You have to die. There's a lot of rocks here. What the hell? Okay. More ferrite. Give me more pure ferrite, bro. I need it. Okay. So, what do I do? What was I doing again? Alright, cylindrical base right here. Plop it right here where I'm standing. Too close. Done. Wait. This is not where I wanted it. Destroy it. How do you destroy a thing? Wait, I think you hold X. No, wait, you hold Z? Control? There it is. Get destroyed. Give me my pure ferrite back. Alright, I needed to be on top of this little hill right here. Ah! Can't see. How do I make this go away? Go away! There we go. I need more pure ferrite. I know that's not enough. Make more. Get into my backpack. Refuel.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Can I scan you? No? Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Protection falling.
We're going to hold this button, right? We're gonna hold this button. We're gonna hold it. There we go. All right, now we destroyed this, okay? And then we're going to click on this, okay? And we're gonna go to black. Hey, there we go. I figured her out, boys. I figured her out. Good. Good and flat. I think I have a good flat surface to stick my base on. Okay. So, I really feel like I need to zoom out to build this base. Like, zoom out really far. But I don't know how to zoom out. Alright, I think I did it. Ow! I fell and it hurt! How do I get this off my screen? Did I do it? I think I did it. Hey! I think I kind of did it. It kind of like went into the ground a little bit.
Protection falling.
Son of a bee. You know what? That's just going to have to do. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so I got to do something with this, right? I got to power it. I have solar panels. I have the power. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a solar panel. If I can remember how. Structures tech, right? Specialty? Industrial, right? Surely industrial. Power, power. Switches. Solar. Here we go. I need metal plating. Dude, you know I have the materials to make metal plating. Just give me the just make it. Why you do this to me?
Technology recharge.
Why? Same button. Same exact button.
Thermal protection.
Stop falling, thermal protection. I don't give you permission to fall. I forbid you from falling. What the hell is that? And why is it so tiny and cute? Look at this thing's giant horns. Alright, a little bye, dude. Wait, when they grow up, do they lose their horns? It runs so slow. Oh wait, no, maybe that's the same thing. I don't even know, dude. Can't tell. They're too alien to me. Where's my solar power? No, I want to rotate it. How do you rotate? Place, snap, scale. Everything moves it, nothing rotates. Navigate, color, rotate. R and T? Okay. Color though. What? The colors?
Thermal protection falling.
Don't care, just put it, alright. Alright. I know how this goes. You need a metric crap ton of generators. I need batteries, alright? Rotate, R and T.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, surely that's gonna be enough, right? Thermal protection, stop it!
Technology recharge.
Okay. I'm trying to build here, dude. This is genius level work, alright?
Thermal protection falling.
Do you not see how difficult it is to make these connections? This is the biggest of the biggest brain things here, okay? Only a master of engineering could wire something so complicated. Look at that. See? It's only because I have a massive brain that I was able to do that. So I need you to stop messing with me, game. Those things are clearly dangerous. They love their rock dances too. Alright. Now we have to find the entrance. Alright, I need glass. Nobody knows how to make glass. It's an advanced technology. It is beyond human understanding. Luckily, I'm not a human, so we can get this done. Do that. Excuse me. Only because I have a massive brain that I was able to do that. This is genius level stuff here. Like which way is the least exciting? You know what we'll do? All the directions are exciting, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a tunnel. Wait, I can't make tunnels. I can't make tunnels? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna rename it right now. We're not gonna rename it right now, but we're gonna build a base portal. I gotta learn new technology. Okay. A technology specialist, maybe? I don't think so. Portable? You can stick it on the side. Why? Why can you do this? General? Base portal. It's a base portal. It's a base portal. Wait, was that snapping? That was weird. Put you right here for now. Wait, I need 4 metal plates and carbonate. Why? Ugh. I have all those things in my inventory. Just make it. Oh, I don't. I need more ferrite dust. Took all my ferrite dust making that other stuff. Fine. I'll kill everything. Give me my ferrite dust. I work hard for my ferrite dust. Where's my ferrite dust? What's this? Berry technology module? Where I got it. Each button. That's not right. Need the hole punching ability. This one. Give me my tech. Okay. Then I do this. Ta-da! I fixed it. It's as if it never happened. Alright. So now I create you. Need more ferrite dust. Wait, hold on. Starship. What am I doing? Starship, you're close enough to me. There's my ferrite dust. Hit, pop, boop. Are you still here, facepalm? Okay. You can see into my base. It's so beautiful. Okay. Done it. Stop falling. Wait, what else do I need to do? Oh, carbon nanotubes. Yeah, I need carbon. Don't worry. I know where to find carbon. Hey, Black Vital, how's it going? Carbon nanotubes. Alright, now we have our carbon nanotubes. Look at this thing. It's so huge. And it's so thingy. I must take it home with me. It will be mine. It will be mine. has portal. Better run. All right, let's take a closer look at this thing again.
Camo protection falling.
Thing. Creature pellets.
Technology recharge.
What is this? My bases. Oh, I have so many. What is this one called? Need to rename it. We gotta come up with a. Oh, what is it? It's called Travis Bolton Outpost. We'll leave it as that for now. You were just doing a dungeon? Oh yeah. I already mentioned it. I'll bring it up again. You really are the only I was subscribed to about like 20 different Genshin Impact channels. I unsubscribed to all of them.
Received.
You're the only one I didn't. I'm still subscribed to both of yours. I'll watch your stuff too, but like if like I have no interest in guide stuff. Those other channels do mostly like bad entertainment with guide stuff in there. Sometimes entertaining guide stuff. Look at this guy. Some sort of land tentacle squid shark. Land tentacle squid shark. What the hell is that? A ship? Let me look at you closer, ship. Why are there great giant balls on the side of you? Ow, my feet! Who put these giant balls on the side of your ship?
Camo protection falling.
Was it a prank? Look at it. Actually, I like how they're silver. Silver and blue. It's pretty neat. Oh my god, look how many slots this thing has. Holy crap. Man. Ugh. I'll probably watch your lore stuff and your entertainment things, obviously. I wasn't watching your recent stuff that was with the new zone, because I planned on doing all that stuff in the beach and things, and then I was like, you know what, I don't care anymore. So I'll end up watching your newer stuff at some point, because I stopped caring about I stopped caring about spoilers because I'm not gonna play it anymore myself. I was done with it. So I think I already did do the whole quest line, unless there's more. Like what I did was
Protection falling.
I finished up to the point where it turned out to be her mom. And that's what I had called. I said that it was all Jean at first. And then someone was like, yeah, either Jean or maybe her mom or something. That's a good idea. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe it is her mom. That makes sense. Could be her. But I think it's more likely for it to be Jean. But then once Jean started seeming genuinely surprised, I was like, oh, maybe it's Jean's sister, right? But then she started, because she seemed kind of shady in some of the stuff she was saying sometimes. And I was like, maybe it's Jean's sister. And then it started to feel like maybe it wasn't her. And then I was like, I guess it has to be her mom then. That's the only one left that could be doing it. And then it turned out to be her mom. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna play the game for 6 months. Like busting, I feel like I'm working in like a communist country or something, right? Like I'm busting my ass in that game. I am working so hard for my little tiny slice of bread every day, right? They just like, here's my rations every day. I get my little bit of bread and I bust my ass, and every now and then I gotta do even more. They're like, yeah, you need to do overtime now. And I'm like, I don't want to do the overtime to get my rations. They're like, do overtime. You have to do it. And I'm like, oh my God, fine. And then I do a bunch of overtime, and I get my little rations, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this is so, oh my God. And then every like 6 months, they're like, here, we'll hold a parade in our own honor. I hope you saved up all your rations, or else you won't get to eat any food during the parade. Like, son of a bitch! Like, we have to, they're like, yeah, we're holding a parade finally. It's like 6 months of work, and here's your parade. Like, oh, cool. Like, there's food and stuff included and stuff, right? Nah, man, you have to supply your own shit. And they're like, and I'm like, wait, but why didn't you give me new content in between? They're like, we did give you new content. Look, here's some new boss here and a new boss there. Like, but I didn't unlock any of those characters, so doing those new bosses doesn't actually do anything for me. It's a waste of my resources. They're like, that sounds like a you problem. Maybe you should give us a few $1,000s to unlock our characters. Like, no, I don't want to spend a few $1,000s on this game and still not even get anywhere near close to unlocking all the content. And they're like, well, too bad. And then at the same time, whales are like, you should be honored that I, a rich whale, spend tens of thousands of dollars on this game. You should be honored. You should thank me, lowly peasant. You should thank me, lowly peasant, for I enable you to play this under-featured game that would be full-featured if they just charged a base price of $60. So you get to play a shittier game than you would play, and you have to pay more money to get access to shit because I pay thousands of dollars. Like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, whale. That makes me feel good. I fucking hate whales, dude. Like, they need to at least recognize that they are not doing the community any services. They're doing the community disservices. Like, whales make games worse, not better. Like, let's not pretend like they're somehow supporting the game in a way that would not be supportable if the whales weren't there, like buying up the things. You know what whales do? Whales get all the shit that we can't have. That's what they do. But if whales stopped spending money on the game, right? You know what would happen? This really wonderful thing would happen. The price of the game would be affordable for everyone else. And then instead of a few thousand people giving them tens of thousands of dollars, a few million people can give them dozens of dollars. And they still make the same amount of money, but everyone gets access to all of the content. Oh, Thanks, whales. You're definitely helping us out. Whales are too majestic. They should be called cows. They're cows. They're not whales. They're cows gobbling up their locusts. They're all a swarm of locusts gobbling up all the content, so we can't have any. Because if they wouldn't pay $10,000 for a fucking staff of Homa, we could have a staff of Homa for $2.66, okay? Yeah, that part of the game... What the heck? That part of the game actually genuinely frustrates me. I don't like it when people cause problems and then they act like they are helping you out while they're causing a problem. Whales are a lot like politicians. Yeah, whales are the reason why I thought about making a video about it. Like, that's how much it was pissing me off. Because people like Tectone and stuff is like, you should be grateful. Bitch, fuck you and your I should be grateful. No, you should be grateful, bitch. Because if millions of people didn't play the game and not spend any money on it, or spend normal amounts of money for a video game like I did, and still get less content, unfortunately, then you know what would happen? What you would have? You'd have an empty ass game where you're the only person there. That's it. It'd be an empty ass game that no one played and no one watched. So you need to be grateful. How about that, you asshole? He does act grateful though for his community, at least. He at least recognizes that, like, they've saved his life. Basically, they've made his life 10 times better than it probably more than 10 times better than it would have been, right? But I don't. It doesn't go both ways. All right. I'm not grateful for anything from you when it comes to that game. That game is objectively worse because of the existence of whales. If they would have just charged $60 and made a full-featured game, that game would be objectively better than it is. Instead, they're like, oh, wait, we got to make it a mobile game with a ton of microtransactions. Okay. Because there's this weird loophole in gambling. See, the trick is, if you make it feel like the person wins, but they don't actually win, then it's not gambling. You can have all the exact same aspects of gambling, right? All the bad and negative things that gambling is. Every single thing that gambling is, you can put in the game. But if you take out real winning and you replace it with simulated winning, then it's technically not gambling. Which means it's illegal for a child to walk into a casino and drop a $100 bill on a game of blackjack and have a small chance of walking away with more money than they went in. But it's not illegal for a child to drop $100 on Genshin Impact and have zero chance of winning. If they dropped $100 on Genshin Impact and every single character they pulled was a 5-star, like they pulled like 35 stars back to back, they still lose. You still lose. You lost $100. You know why? Because you can go spend $20 on a game that has 10 times the amount of content. You still lost. You didn't get anything. You just paid for access to something that you should have already had access to. It's all the exact same things that gambling is, except you can't win, which makes it legal for children. And rich people who have more money than they have sense. There is that. And you know, that's good. You know, spend your money on what makes you happy. That's what I say, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't spend your money on the game. Spend your money on it. But don't tell me I should be grateful. Do not tell me I should be grateful.
Protection.
Because I am not.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
What the hell is that sound? Oh, it's daytime. My things are. So they're charging. Yeah, they're charging. And my portal's staying active and it didn't die during the night, so that's good. I have enough power. That means I can leave now. Well,
Temperature levels stabilizing.
yeah, genuinely, he might not be spending almost any money on the game. It depends on how much, right? Because depending on how much money he makes, he has to pay a certain amount in taxes, right? However, you're allowed to write off a huge portion of that if you are making, if you're making purchases for your business, basically. And you're always making purchases for your business if you're purchasing microtransactions in a video game. One day that will be an illegal thing. That some politician's gonna try to be like, oh wait, I can say think of the children and get elected. I'm definitely gonna say think of the children and get elected. We're about to do this. Let's say think of the children and get elected. Think of the children. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because ridiculously large bribes. These video game companies, they keep acting like they're doing us a favor by charging ridiculous amounts of money for their video games. They're not doing anybody but themselves a favor. There's a reason why the video game industry is the most profitable entertainment industry in the entire world. Like, video games are so expensive to make, though. Yeah, they're cheaper than make them movies. So why can I go watch a movie in the theater for like $5 to $10, depending on what day of the week it is? And then when the movie comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, I can buy the Blu-ray for $19.99. So for $25 to $30, I just got access to this movie for the rest of my life, when the movie cost $300+ million to make, right? The average cost of a movie, the average cost of a blockbuster movie versus the average cost of a AAA video game, not even close. Blockbuster movies cost way more on average. Now there are some random small exceptions, like GTA 5 was one of them, but most of the time a AAA game is way cheaper than a blockbuster film. And I can go watch that shit for $5 on Wednesdays, or like I said, pay $20 when the movie comes out on Blu-ray and have a physical copy of it for my whole life. But you're like, nah, I want $60 for you to get access to this game that cost us like $60 million to make, and we're gonna sell it to millions of people, and we're gonna make more money than any other entertainment industry in the entire world because of it. And on top of us charging $60, we're gonna put in tons and tons of microtransactions in the game. Or we're going to claim it's a free-to-play game and then put in hundreds of thousands of dollars of microtransactions so that dumbass whales will spend all their money on it. Man, I hate the gaming industry, the modern gaming industry. Luckily, there's indie devs out there who always make pretty cool stuff, man. Like, there's that new game I started playing recently. I wonder what makes these in the world gen, what ends up making these like floating things like this. Where is the... Wait, is there pop in? Is there gonna pop in? There, oh man, it pops in. That's sad. That thing should be visible from way further away because of how big it is. Wait, what's this? Ah! Someone just scratched my ship. You're gonna pay for that. Display. Operational, some sort of radar station of some sort. Yeah. The games industry is extremely predatory and absurdly wealthy, which means politicians are going to do a few different things. They're going to get elected by threatening them, and they're going to get rich by threatening them as well. So the way you get rich by threatening them is that you go, ooh, and you wave your finger at them, and you've been naughty, you've done bad things, you need to come in here and have a hearing in front of us, and we're gonna ask you a bunch of tough questions, and you need to answer those tough questions or you're gonna get in trouble. Ooh. And then they show up to the hearing and they ask a few questions that are very easy to answer questions, and then everyone at the hearing just buys a new house for some random reason. I don't know how it happened. They just bought a new house. They did it with the random book deal that they got just recently, or some $100,000 talking thing over here and $1 million book deal over there. And dude, politicians don't have anything interesting to say, but why does every damn politician have a book? Every politician has a book, but they have nothing interesting to say. Isn't that funny? Half of them are so dumb, you don't understand how they could get through middle school. Like putting on 2 left shoes and shit like that. That's not even a joke. There's videos of politicians putting on 2 left shoes, and there's videos of politicians saying shit like, do you think if we put too many people on this island, it'll capsize because there's too many people on one side of the island, so it might flip over? Like, that's an actual thing dumbass politicians will say. But these people apparently are so smart and successful that people want to read their books. No one wants to read their books. But you know what people do want to do? They want to bribe the shit out of the politician with a book deal. Hey, politician, pass this law to help my company stay fabulously wealthy so that we can keep exploiting children and shit like that. And the politician's like, yeah, no problem. I'll do that. Just give me another book deal. All right, there's my book deal. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Oh, pay me, you know, $100,000 plus to do a speaking thing. Oh, I'll send my child overseas to work for this company and make a bunch, and they'll get paid to do nothing, even though they're not even overseas. They're like here. Like there's an absurd amount of things that, oh look, there's one of those skies again, that these companies do to easily and legally, technically, I guess, bribe our politicians into doing what they want. So, but sooner or later, a politician won't get enough money, right? They'll be like, you know what, you didn't bribe me enough money. Or they'll get a wild hair up their butt, or something random will happen, and then they're going to come down on these game companies. The games industry is going to be very regulated after that. Retrieve non-existent data from an anomalous structure. Search for a water system in the... I don't know what an anomalous structure is. Does this planet have water on it? Yeah, that planet has water. I can see it from here. Need to find anomalous structures. Do they have to be underwater? Like, I don't know. What is an anomalous structure? I can't remember. My video game industry rant is over for now. My monthly video game industry. Money doesn't go to developers, it goes to the publishers. Did I say something about developers at some point? I mean publishers, obviously. The two left shoes. You even know the name of the politician who did it? Exactly, facepalm. This woman put on two left shoes and left the house. And she's a representative of the people. Of what people? There's no way the average intelligence of the community she represents is even anywhere less than like double her intelligence level. How can you not figure out you have on the wrong damn shoe? I can't even. I tried to put my foot in a shoe, my foot in the wrong shoe once when I was young. I think that was the last time that happened. I couldn't even get a quarter of the way in before I realized I did the wrong thing. Like, you immediately know you did the wrong thing. I don't even know, like, you can't. I've had dogs that would have been able to figure out it was wrong, okay? No. There's no way you could not figure out that you've done the wrong thing, man. Wait. Spooky. One of those spooky bases. Is this an anomalous structure? I don't remember what like anomalous structures are. It's been too long. This is a structure. Forsaken tournament. Maybe it's a forsaken structure. Let's take the goop. I found a body. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. If there's a species like it, then I hope they're all dead like this one. At first I thought it was a tragic remnant of a matter transfer. Malfunction, a cage of bones and flesh studded with random patterns and crooked teeth. Gross. Back to life. Some life isn't worth respecting, alright? Like whatever the heck this thing is that's trying to kill me. Some horror of twisted evolution, warped by cruel nature. I can't help but picture what it would have looked like alive. I cannot help but fear that it will live again. Yeah, the CDC. Yeah, dude. Nah, it was a specific. It wasn't just the CDC, Bepper. It was a very specific type of person that did that. Same types of people who are in charge of everything. But don't worry, they're gonna help everyone now. They promise that they won't hurt anyone anymore. They're the ones who broke it all, but don't worry, they'll fix it. They'll fix it. They'll fix it. They'll fix it. You can't talk about that kind of stuff on YouTube. They'll ban you, dude. Why I play video games, man? You can't talk about that. They'll ban you. You gotta say the right things and think the right way. Do, do, do. Let's not change the point so quickly. Change the point from what? We all know. Everyone knows. People just pretend like it's not the case. You have to pretend, or they'll get you. Do, 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 do. But don't worry, it's okay, Vepper. Don't worry, alright? It'll be okay. The government's gonna talk about how aliens are real, and that'll make you feel better. They'll be like, aliens are real, trust us. Trust us, please. Aliens are real. We don't understand all these things. Oh, aliens. Oh, aliens. Look at this guy. This is an alien right here. I choose the teal pill. The teal. I want the teal color pill. But is there a rainbow pill? Alright, I want the neon green pill. Basically, I slap your hands away and I tell you you're not my dad. I don't have to take any of your damn pills. Take your own damn medicine. Try to force me to take a pill again and I'll slap you in the mouth. Through your pills. You're just trying to give me syphilis. What did it say? Didn't it say something about relics or something? My baby slapping hand is strong. You offer me one more damn pill, you will have to present the baby along with that pill. Choose the red pill, the blue pill, or slap the shit out of my baby. And then make me cry for having offered you pills and telling you you have to choose one. All right, now what was I doing? Oh yeah. Anomalous structure. I don't know what an anomalous structure is, game. You gotta tell me what that is. Just aimlessly wondering. Are you anomalous? Oh god. Ow! Why did you scratch my ship? Jerk. What was that from again? What was that from where they said, may you live in interesting times? And it was like a curse or something like that, right? We definitely live in interesting times. There's a lot of nefarious bastards that are up to stuff. Like I told you guys, being rich doesn't make you a bad person, right? I complain about rich people ruining everything, but that doesn't mean I have anything against the rich people. I don't. I have nothing against rich people. It's like having something against like animals just for being an animal. Rich people don't do anything wrong because they're rich. No, it's just when you're rich, and you do bad things, and you're not a villain. You're a super villain, okay? When you're rich and you do good things, you're not a hero, you're a superhero. I mean, we've known this since we were children. They have examples of it in the freaking comics. The amount of harm that a billionaire can do if they're a malevolent person is unbelievable. And unfortunately, just like real life, there's a lot of evil people who are willing to do bad things in those comics and in real life. It's a knowledge stone. That's not knowledge stone. That's a no. That's a holographic transmitter thingy. Why you call it a knowledge stone? Because there's a knowledge stone on the ground in between there? Like, come on, man. That thing's way down there. That. It's all glowy. Why does it look all blue and glowy? Normally it just looks like it's metal. Dude. Bill Gates. Nah, man. Literally every single don't look at me, space cop. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything. It's literally every single fabulously wealthy person who thinks it's their duty to interfere in politics. Like, it's my duty to try to change the future of our nation against the will of all of its citizens because I am educated and they are not. What the shit does your education have to do with growing corn? Like, what does your education have to do with, like, changing a transmission? What does your education have to do with raising a child? What were you educated in? Philosophy or some shit? What field did you study in college? Some meaningless shit? You learned some dead language or some shit? Like, well, I'm fabulously wealthy because I know how to lie very well on television. Therefore, I'm smart and I should decide the future of our nation. What we need is we need a group of rich people who rise up against the group of rich people who are doing bad things. That's all we need. We have plenty of superheroes, of supervillains that are rich. Because, like I said, that's what, the only thing that enables, like, a villain who has an access to a near unlimited supply of money can do nearly an unlimited amount of damage with their vile activities. Villainous activities. Let's just say villainous activities, right? And what we need is a bunch of vigilante rich people to fight the vigilante bad guys. I mean, not the vigilante, but the bad guys, right? We need a bunch of rich people to go up against the bunch of bad rich people, a bunch of good rich people. They're like, back off. Let the peasants choose their own path. And they have to, unfortunately, what they'll have to do is bribe the politicians just the same way, right? They bribe the politicians into being not corrupt. Well, they'll still be corrupt, but in a way that doesn't harm the people. It's like, I shall bribe you. I will give you $2 million book deals. Okay? What do you want me to do for you? Literally nothing. Just do what the people ask you to do. Not me, the people who elected you. What? Yeah, do that instead. Do that instead of passing another law for Disney to stay fabulously wealthy. Yeah, that's it. Nothing against rich people. All the only thing I have, the only problems I have are evil rich. Because the amount of evil they can do is just so much more than a poor rich person. I mean, a poor evil person. And they get away with it too. That's the other thing, right? If you're poor and evil, you tend to get in trouble sooner or later. But if you're rich and evil, oh my God. I mean, how many people do you get to Epstein before you actually finally get locked up in jail? Right? And even then, he was going to get away with it because he was just going to roll on people. The only reason anything bad happened to him is because other rich people decided to kill him. Right? That's it. He was going to tell on other rich people so that politicians could bribe those other rich people into doing things. I mean, those politicians could like be like, hey, bribe us into not doing things to you or something like that. Who knows, right? And the other rich people are like, nah, man, we're going to put an end to this bastard. He was going to get away with that shit. Until a bunch of rich people decided that they wanted him dead. Like, think about the amount of people he harmed, dude. The amount of kids and shit that were harmed over the course of his life. Now, you take a poor person who has the exact same mentality as him and does the exact same things as him, and instead of hurting an army of children, they just hurt a single family, normally. The family that they create. So that's what I mean, like. Instead of like a half a dozen children at most being damaged by this horrible person, you have thousands of children because, well, this person's fabulously wealthy. Nothing wrong with being rich. But there is something wrong with being evil and rich at the same time. Alright, now what is this? Is this an anomalous structure? This says a building. Trying to get far enough away from it that it maybe gives me a name for it or something. Hey, stop trying to poison me, dude. That's gross. Why is my scanning not working? Isn't it C? Recharging. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's really out of power. All I'm hearing is kill all the whales. The whales must die. When you said that, I wasn't even thinking about the whales for video games. And I wasn't even talking about them as far as like rich people doing evil. Like those are just, I don't have any issue with rich people spending way too much money on things that are way more affordable, right? Like if someone wants to, like there's someone who bought like a copy of like Mario Brothers for like $100,000 or some shit like that recently. That, dude, I could play Mario Brothers in like 5 seconds. All right. Like, for free. All right. So but I'm not like they shouldn't do that. They spend your money on what makes you happy, right? I have no problem with that. But don't spend your money on what makes you happy and then tell me I should be grateful for the way you spend your money. Like, eat a dick. It's a monolith. I don't think it's what I'm looking for. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. The monolith. So yeah, I have nothing against whales in general. But I do have something against them trying to act like they're doing us a favor. They're not. They're making the game that they're playing objectively worse than it would have been if there would have been a normal pricing model. But they don't have to have a normal pricing model because they have a bunch of whales who are willing to spend a normal person's life savings amount of money on their game, right? Rah. Language of the conquerors, language of the conquered. There are 3 vast columns of words in the ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. The first column words are like savage runes scratched in the sand, and the second shows precise sequences of dots, and the final column is a wide and welcome letters, almost appearing handwritten. And hold on. Wait, I don't understand. Let's look at the first part again. Language of the conquerors, language of the conquered. This first word I'm missing is actually probably pretty important. The first column is like savage runes scratched in the sand. Second shows precise sequences of dots. It's the first or the third. I don't feel like the Vikings would have welcoming stuff. I'm gonna try the first. I think that was the right one. The ancient spirits dwell here, infuse me with the language of their warrior descendants. Escape. It's a pretty looking planet at night, isn't it? Hmm. Oh well. That's a deep deposit of dehydrate crystal, huh? That can't be. That's not dehydrate crystal. That's an ore, right? Crystal's blue, but it doesn't give me the name of the ore. There it is. It is silver. That is a big, deep deposit of silver. Ow! My ankles! Ow! My ankles again! What the hell, dude? Maybe I need to be underwater? It's because humans instinctively don't like to hurt the babies, man. That's why. They don't even like to hurt the babies of animals that are predators. It's like, oh God, this wolf is trying to eat me. I shoot the wolf. Oh, it had baby cubs. Little baby pups. I'm so sad now because it has little baby wolf pups and I had to murder its family for trying to eat me. Hey, and STY? Wait, is that an ocean? I think I need to find the ocean because I need to look for an anomalous structure. I don't know what that is, and I'm thinking maybe it's underwater because it said to look for a water system. So maybe the ocean will have the answers that I need. Popped up on my... Thought something popped up. Guess not. Let's land on my new island. How did I get the ship? I can't remember where I got it from. It was on one of the random systems that I was at. I was just waiting around to see what kind of ships spawn in the system, and it spawned that, and so I took it. Salmon. Roasted garlic red potatoes. Oh my gosh. Eating like kings. Can't summon my submarine. I guess I gotta build the platform instead. Oh, nice. 2 moons. She just randomly said, oh, like, oh yeah, that conversation we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Everyone universally 100% agreed on that, right? That's not even a debatable topic. Everyone's like, yeah, it's obvious. But nothing gets done. You know why nothing gets done? Because rich people did it. And there's no rich people objecting to it being done. And there you go. Why? The only normal people can't stop superheroes or super villains, right? If you need super villains to stop superheroes, and you need and you need superheroes to stop super villains, there's nothing we can do about that. Crystal sulfite. I don't have any more crystal sulfite. How do I get more crystal sulfite? Do you give me 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 crystal sulfite? There we go. Crystal sulfite right there. How do I get it? Do I just shoot it? A laser beam? How do I get crystal sulfite from you? First off, you go away. Second. Okay, I get it right there. I grab a I have to wait, right? I have to wait for it to do its thing. It erupts and gets really hot. Then I gotta go in after it's finished erupting. Okay, it's really hot. We wait. Okay, now I can get close and get the crystals, right? Stupid fish. That's not water. Alright, what was I doing? Oh wait, let me get this. Yeah, there's not a person on Earth who can look at all the stuff that happened with that and be like, oh yeah, that's what not... Yeah, we know. Everyone knows what happened. Everyone knows. We all know. But there's nothing normal people can do about it, right? Justice died a long time ago. The only justice that exists anymore is the justice that you can buy. Oh, I need metal plates too. 5 of them. 5 metal plates. Ooh, look at my inventory. This isn't good. What am I gonna do with all this stuff? Go in there, carbon. What? No, I don't need that. I need metal plates. Oh. I'll put you in prison for that, Vapor. Are these anomalous structures? Subterranean ruins. We'll try to find a subterranean ruin, right? It's 5 minutes in that direction. Are you serious? I'll die of old age, dude. Ah! They tried to poison me. Not anymore. You know why it's not illegal anymore? Oh, look at these things. Kind of want to put these things in my pocket. Oh. What's the worst that could happen? They're legalizing it. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you scanning me? Oh, space cops! They're legalizing it for the exact same reason that they're telling you that UFOs are real. Let me out of here. There's space cops everywhere. They're like, space aliens are probably real. Now pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I swear if a UFO tries touching my butt. Dude, there's no such thing. Don't worry about it. It's never happened. It might happen, though, in the future. This never happened. I say play the odds, right? The odds of some sort of random alien life deciding to visit us and wanting to talk to the most stupid people on Earth. They're like, you know what? We should talk to the most stupid people in all of the Earth. That's what we should do. That's who we should communicate with. Or we'll just fly around and buzz around a whole bunch, but not do anything. We'll just buzz around and look at them and shit. Make them feel all weird about it. Maybe put some probes up their butts. Like, the odds of that being how alien life, like, contacted us and dealt with us in any way is about 0.0, and the zero's going on to infinity. Okay, that's not how contact would happen. You wanna know how alien contact would happen? They show up, they take all our shit, we get mad about it but can't do anything, and then they leave with all of our shit. Or they show up and they're like, we are peaceful, so we won't take all of your shit against your will. We'll instead look at you and maybe negotiate for some of your shit and then leave. That's how it'll go. All this other shit that happens where they're like touching people's butts and joyriding through our skies and shit like that. Like, no. It's not how that would happen. You think of Red Letter Media Space Cops? Are you specifically thinking about the scene where there's like a 30 like digit passcode that takes 5 minutes to type in to the damn access the damn fridge or whatever the hell it was? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, just think about it. It's like Yeah, it turns out aliens are real. And they're just really into human butts. They just like human butts a lot. Come on, man. You hear voices soft but insistent, growing even louder as I linger before the ancient altar. It flows closer, the water rushes about me, demanding that I listen to its tale. Okay, accept the waves. What do we need to remember the name of, Daily Shave? Yeah, for some reason these aliens are really into the anal cavities of random creatures. It's like the butt stuff is really interesting. They're just like, we're gonna just do the butt stuff. That's what we do. We're the butt stuff aliens. You got lucky. You could have got the eyeball stuff aliens where we just poke you in the eyes constantly. I went down to the beach today. There's something about the sea at this time of year. It draws you in, distorts your sense of time. Salty frost of the stubby grass. The sand blows off the tops of the dunes. No one else for miles. Yeah, the problem is, here's the truth of the matter. Anyone who is listening to the government trying to tell you aliens are real. The universe is a absurdly big place. Like you should have anxiety when you try to think about how big the universe is, okay? Like, think about the amount of space between you and your neighbor. Then think about the amount of space between you and someone who lives one city over. And then think about the amount of space between you and someone who lives one state over. And then think about the amount of space between you and someone who lives one country over. Notice that this amount of space is growing huge very quickly. Like, the amount of time it's going to get to see those people is growing in much, much faster. From originally just taking a minute to taking several minutes to taking several hours to taking days in some cases. And then it's like, oh, what about the closest astronomical body, right? The closest thing that we can access. The closest thing that is not our planet. You know how long it takes to get to the closest thing that is not our planet? Now, the closest thing that is not in our solar system is so much further away. Like, I'm pretty sure when did they launch? Hold on. Let me see when they launched it. I can't remember the date. Okay. Current. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. So September 5th, 1977, we shot this thing out into space. All right. Am I zoomed in? I think I'm too zoomed in. There we go. Shot this thing out into space. This thing is moving quite fast. As you can see, this is a live counter on how fast this thing is moving. This right here is how far away from the Earth it is in miles. You see how fast it's moving? You see that mile counter? See how many miles a second this thing is moving? That's absurdly fast, right? This thing is 14 million miles away from us now. 14 million miles. It's been traveling. It's been traveling since 1977. It is 14 million miles away. Are they now? Back. Look at this. It's only barely just begun to exit our solar system. Now, it's only just barely begun to exit our solar system. 1977. This thing is traveling so fast that it's 14 million miles away from where we launched it. It'd be nice if I could zoom out so far that you could see the closest star. Basically, your children, your children's children, your children's children, and your children's children, and your children's 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 children's, and in on to forever almost, children will die before that thing ever reaches another star. And if that thing was moving towards the closest star in the in our current galaxy, if it was moving just to the closest star in our galaxy, it's going to take basically forever to get there, going at that incredibly fast speed. And that's just the closest star. And to put it in perspective, the closest star to us right now is like your next door neighbor. It's like the closest star to us is like the person in your bedroom If you're laying in your bed on your bedroom and you're almost touching someone who's right next to you, that's how close the closest star is to us when compared to the rest of the stars in the entire galaxy. In our galaxy. Not the universe, just our galaxy. Like, if our planet was the world, the person in your bed beside you would be the closest star to us. But yet, this thing that's moving at that speed will take ridiculous amounts of generations before it gets anywhere near close to traveling a far enough distance to reach another star. The universe is unbelievably big. Unbelievably big. And if you could travel at the speed of light, it would still take hundreds of years to get anywhere around this our galaxy. It just in our galaxy would take hundreds of years to just visit random stars around our our solar system. You know, like, oh, let's visit this star, let's visit that star, let's visit this star. All of the nearest stars around our solar system. You're just gonna burn through so much time just to do that, and that's traveling at like light speed. If you could travel 5 times faster than light speed, you know what? Guess what? It'd still take many lifetimes to explore just the area close to our solar system. Exploring all the different stars close to our solar system would take several lifetimes. And it would be the smallest of the smallest of the smallest fraction of our galaxy that we explored. So, the odds of some other planet having life that is advanced enough to build technology, to travel, to spend the extraordinary amount of resources it would take to travel from one star system to another is unbelievable. And you can damn well fucking bet that if those people got to that other system, they wouldn't just be flying around putting things in people's butts. Okay? The amount of resources it would take is beyond what we are capable of. If all of human civilization got together right now, world peace, and worked together to do it, it would take generations for us to reach another star system. And when we got there, we just start putting stuff in people's butts. That's what we would do. In reality, we would get to some other star system and it would be barren and dead. And then we get to another star system and it would be barren and dead. And after visiting thousands of star systems, we'd find one with life on it. And the life would be primitive. There wouldn't be any intelligent life. There'd just be animals or bacteria or something of that sort. And then after we visited thousands and thousands and thousands of more star systems, we'd finally come across the first fucking creatures that actually were intelligent enough to communicate with. And what we would do when we found them is we would shove things up their anuses and laugh about it. What sense does that make in any timeline in all the multiverse? What sense does that make? There have never been aliens on our planet, and there never will be in your lifetime, most likely. And here's how it's going to go down. Well before any aliens ever get within our solar system, let alone on our planet, within our solar system, we will have already received signals from their home planet, or from their ships, or from something. We will have detected them. We would have been like, this is not artificial. I mean, this is artificial. This is not just some random noise. But we haven't even gotten that far yet. We haven't even gotten to the point where we've just detected the existence of intelligent life in our entire galaxy. We haven't gotten to that. And until we get to that, you don't have to worry about aliens showing up and putting things up your butt. Okay? Master of the universe is told by a kitty named Xearrik. I hate to dash, your dreams. A lot of people like, it's all fancy, mystical aliens, yay! But nah, man, it's like, no. The odds of it happening are like 0, followed by 0, followed by 0, followed by billions of zeros after that before we get to the number 1. And then the odds of that alien life showing up at our planet and for some reason doing all the stupid shit that people claim aliens have been doing is yet another 0.0 followed by billions of zeros before you see a 1. If we were lucky, if we're astronomically, absurdly incalculable levels of lucky, there has been an alien species who can somehow travel at near or faster than light speeds through some absurd means, and they were several 100,000 light years, I mean, not several 100 light years away, and they kind of just flew by our system, never even getting anywhere near close to our solar system, just several 100 light years. That's if we got lucky, right? It's never happened, and it very likely never will happen, because that's how big the universe is. Hey, Harry Weeks. If we want to find alien life, guess how we have to do it? We have to go find it. We have to build the technology. We have to spread throughout the universe, and we have to explore thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of star systems before we finally find intelligent life. And the odds are that intelligent life won't be to anywhere near our system, our level of intelligence, because what's likely to happen is that any kind of intelligent life that develops is going to end up killing itself before it gets anywhere near the level of technology that would be necessary to live outside of their planet permanently. That's cool, Harry. I can't even find the socks I lose in my dryer. I'm not looking for anything outside of orbit. Oh, well, that's because the gnomes stole it. Gnomes are real, obviously, but aliens, there's no aliens, but the gnomes are taking your socks, bro. That's exactly what an alien would say. People love the sound of waves, but it takes gray skies and high winds to really feel it. To understand their never-ending crash, the drum they beat upon the land. It makes me shiver. All right. I pull back, and the roar of the ocean subsides as the light of the ruin fades. I find an ancient key, perfect despite its age. I found a key? What the hell am I gonna do with a trident key? I know what that's for. Is that what I was supposed to do? I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. I don't think this is the structure I'm looking for when it said to find an anomalous structure. Lady Guard gnome. Been telling that joke for 2 years and no one has gotten it. Wait, I don't remember you talking about gnomes. You've been talking about gnomes for 2 years? Let me get inside your lady garden, gnome saying. My journey continues. Maybe it's just a bad joke and I should stop. I have no clue, man. There's a lot of stuff with gnomes out there. That never really stands out to me that much, though. Aliens, BS, but Bigfoot, real. Yeah, that's what that's why the gnomes take your socks. They're trying to find like socks that can fit Bigfoot. Like it's a big deal, you know? Walking around with those bare feet and having such big feet and not being able to find socks big enough to fit them. That's why the gnomes keep taking your socks. Fauci? Oh, yeah, the that liar dude. Yeah. That incredibly highly, super insanely well paid quote doctor, end quote, who says exactly what he's supposed to say. You know how much money the taxpayers pay this man? For him to say and do things that directly lead to the deaths of tons of people. His whole career is being wrong. Yeah, he reminds me of those video game analysts. You know the video game analysts who are wrong like 99 times out of 100, but people pay them absurd amounts of money to predict things in the video game industry. And the one time they're right, it's like they're guessing some shit that everyone would know. They're like, yeah, the new Nintendo game is gonna have a Zelda game. The new Nintendo console is gonna have a Zelda game with it. Bro, there hasn't been a Zelda game in like 6 years. Yeah, it's gonna have a Zelda game. Yeah, every fucking body knows that. Like, they just make the easiest predictions possible to be made.
Slots in suit inventory.
Well, stop. I want my free slots. They make the easiest predictions possible. And people pay them absurd amounts of money for those predictions. Look at this. There's a thing over there. Is that an anomalous structure? Did I mark it? How do I mark it? I thought it was E. There we go. We've marked. Yeah. That's the funny thing, though. Unfortunately for us, his career isn't being wrong. His career is telling the masses what the powerful people want us to hear so that they can influence our behavior. That is not an anomalous structure. Pretty sure it isn't. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to Google anomalous structure. I think the game expects me to know what it is because of previously done quests over a year ago. So, no Man's Sky anomalous structure. Dude, the biggest lie he told was that he's not a horrible person. That's the biggest lie. Isn't he one of the ones who are like partially responsible for the funding of the creation of that thing? Anomalies. Oh, wait, that's an anomalous. That's okay. That's not a structure though. What is an anomalous structure? Control F. That's an anomal. What about structure? Structure. All right. So I gotta go to an anomaly planet. I have to go to planets with anomalies on it, and the anomalies are those planets where everything is broken. It doesn't like work right, and it like the worlds don't look like they're real worlds. They look like because like I can't remember where I saw it. I'd have to look it up again to make sure I got it all right. But didn't he like? Wasn't it illegal to do certain types of research that talking about will get you banned? And there was a loophole in allowing you to be able to do that research. And so what they did was they made it illegal here in this nation. And what they did was they allowed you to pay a second party. Like you could pay another neighboring nation to do it for you. So what they did was they paid other people to do the dangerous research that would need to be you would need to be very careful. And then they weren't as careful as we would have been. And so accidents happened. And isn't he one of the people in charge of getting the approval to send the funds to the other nations to do that research that's technically illegal to do here? Because I thought he was one of the people in charge of that. Like, he's one of the people who can choose who gets the funding. Which means, did he help fund the creation of the thing that he tried to help people with? You know, this sounds very familiar. I could be crazy, right? But I feel like I kind of remember this thing that I heard about where, not our nation obviously, but really dumbass nations will give a lot of money and resources and training to rebels so that those rebels can fight their enemies, right? And then those same dumb nations, after spending tons of money creating these warriors, will then do something assholish to them, which makes them not happy. And then those same warriors that we created will then start fighting. Other nations created will then start fighting the ones who created them. It's like, and then that same nation, not ours obviously, will then decide that the best thing for them to do is to now declare, not declare war, but still do war like things in order to enrich themselves, so that they could also supposedly protect that nation from the very things that they created. So that sounds very familiar. Because, you know, if there was, like, say for instance, someone helped fund the creation of a little tiny alien creature, and this alien creature goes around and hurts people, right? And then after that nation funds the creation of that creature, what they do is they go, oh no, everyone's being hurt by little alien creatures. Give us tons of power and money over you. And then what we'll do is we'll help you. And then when they get all that power, what they do with it is they take all the wealthiest people in that nation and they make them wealthier. They make them wealthier by making it so that the smaller people in that nation can't compete with the big wealthy people anymore. And then they give lots of little bits of money to all the people, so that they can spend money on all the shit that the really rich people make, when all the other businesses are shut down because of all the dangerous little aliens that are going around hurting people. But the whole time that those little aliens were made by the very people who are claiming that they're trying to help everyone, but instead of helping people, they're actually killing people, and at the same time enriching the shit out of already fabulously wealthy people. That sounds a lot like a ton of recent wars that random nations, not mine obviously, have been involved in. This is really weird. Why does that happen so much? Why do the leaders of our nations create a problem, and then when that problem goes crazy and it becomes really big, they go, don't worry, we'll solve that problem. And the way they solve that problem is by making rich people even more rich, while people who aren't rich suffer. That's very weird. It's almost like every bad thing on a large scale that has ever happened on almost every nation on the planet is the fault of politicians who paid for those bad things to happen and then claimed that they would fix those bad things and instead used the money to make themselves and their friends even richer. Very weird. Very weird. Very weird that. How many times has that happened within my lifetime? Very weird. It just keeps happening over and over and over again. That some really bad thing happens, and then it turns out that the people who are claiming that they're going to fix it are the exact ones who made it happen. And they end up making tons of money and not fixing a fucking thing. That is extremely weird. Population. There's no it's not population control, dude. It's getting rich. That's what it is. It's money control. Pepper, come on, man. It's as simple as it is. It's rich people wanting to get rich, man. Rich people wanting to get richer. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. That's the root problem of everything that's wrong with every nation in the world. Is a bunch of rich ass powerful people who want to get richer and more powerful than they already are. That's it. There you go. And those people tend to be politicians and giant evil motherfuckers who run like multi-billion and now in some cases literally trillion-dollar corporations. It really is quite depressing. There's absolutely nothing can be done about it. Because instead people are talking about population control and gender and shit like that. It's none of that shit, dude. It's none of that shit. It's one thing and one thing only. Money. It's money. It's for money. They don't give a shit about any of those things. They care about money. That's what they want. They want more money. That's it. Everything that they claim, look at that thing that they claim that they believe in, and then think to yourself, how can this thing that they're talking about make them money? And then look at it, look how they implement policies around that thing, and you'll notice that the things that they do make them shit tons of money and don't do the thing that you're saying that they're looking for. They're not trying to control population. They're trying to make money. Because they're not successfully controlling any population. But what they are successfully doing is making shit tons of money. Every time. More and more and more money. It's not some deep, evil, weird Bigfoot aliens with butt probes. It's money. It's very simple. Because the people doing it are stupid as shit. They're not going to come up with some kind of weird, elaborate bullshit plan. It's very simple. They just want lots and lots of money. And they don't care who they kill to get it. I read plenty of comments. as in all of them. It's all about money. You guys are talking about lots of that stuff. They don't care about race. They don't care about money. They don't care. I mean, they care about money. They don't care about race. They don't care about environment. They don't care about any of that stuff. Look what happens, right? They want to help the environment. A noble cause. We don't want a bunch of dirty shit, stinky, dirty shit all over our place. So what policies do they implement to help the environment? Policies that make them tons of fucking money. So they want to help people who are getting sick from some mysterious outbreak that is where lots of people are getting hurt. Now, what policies do they implement to help these people? Oh, policies that make them shit tons of money. Oh, there's some foreign group of bad guys who are doing bad things to our nation. How are you going to stop them? Oh, I know. By implementing policies and doing things that make them a shit ton of money. There's no overarching evil plans to depopulate, to clean, to do any. No, they just want money. Everything that happens, if you think to yourself, how the hell can these people use this tragedy to make themselves shit tons of money? This tragedy that 90% of the time they're the ones who caused. You'll find, and you think to yourself, how could they use this to make themselves lots of money? What you will see is you will then gain the ability to predict the future, because they will do the exact things that you can think of. You're like, you know what? How would they make the most money out of this? This is a really bad thing that's happening. How could the leaders of our nation manipulate these tragedies into making them the most amount of money possible? Oh, if they did this, this, and this. And then lo and behold, they will implement those freaking things that make them shit tons of money while completely ignoring basic things that would help people. The only reason anyone ever gets help from the government is because it makes them money in some way. That's why. It makes them money in some way. Did you receive a check from Joe Biden in the mail? Because the government was giving out these checks, right? Along with those checks was a letter where Joe Biden's like, "You're welcome for your free money. I'm a good guy, right? I helped you out, right? You know who to vote for next time." And here's the diabolical part. What did everyone do with all those checks? They spent it on the only businesses that were still open during the lockdowns. And the only businesses that were still open during the lockdowns were companies like Amazon. So what they did was they gave money to Amazon, not us, and purchased our votes at the same time. There is nothing that they do that isn't to just make themselves rich. That's what they do. It's all to make themselves rich. All of it. Every time there's some big giant tragedy that's going on nationwide and the government has to step in to do something about it, the policies that they implement make themselves fabulously wealthy. Themselves and their friends. You remember that oil spill? Like literally everything. You remember that really horrible oil spill we had in the U.S. a few years back during Obama? Obama, who's such a great person, right? The policies that he implemented to help us during that time made him directly a shit ton of money. And those policies went directly against the advice of the experts. It's almost as if there's no such thing as a good politician. And they just want your money. All of it. All of your money. Just all of your money. And sometimes they'll give you some handouts. And those handouts are to buy your votes. So they can keep using the power they got from your vote to get more money. That is 100% of their motivation. That's how it goes. There's no such thing as a good politician. Not in my lifetime, at least. You can trace back 100% of their actions to just enriching themselves. You don't see things like that. If you go back in history, you can see politicians who actually impoverished them, who lost like lots and lots of money, power, by being a politician. That kind of thing is rare now. People, that used to be pretty common. Didn't like doing that kind of thing. Did it because it was like important. They thought it was like a duty that they had to fulfill. It was the thing, you know, like a soldier fighting for their country, right? Like I have the ability to help my country, and my duty. Not going to make me wealthy. It's going to be incredibly stressful, but I'll do it. Now it's just about making lots of money. The only way anything good will ever come from politics anymore is if we get money out of politics. And that is impossible, because the only people who can get money out of politics are the politicians. The politicians have to go, you know what I don't want anymore? I don't want lots of money for a politician. And I don't want the ability to give lots and lots of money to my friends by being a politician. That's not what I want. Anyways, that's the end of the stream for today, everyone. I've spent an really long time complaining about that stuff today. That's what the whole stream has basically been today. It's not been that fun of a stream. I mean, I'm sure it's fun for some of you guys, but for me, I just get angry talking about that kind of stuff. I enjoyed talking about the alien butt probes, but I never enjoy talking about government, because governments, like politicians are just, I was about to say governments are evil, but no, governments aren't evil. Governments are, you know, necessary form. Just organizing large groups of people in competitive ways against other large groups of people. But the politicians who are elected to run those governments, they're evil. Pretty much universally nowadays. Depressing and angry. Makes me depressed and angry at the same time, because there's absolutely nothing that can be done about it. There's no actions that I could take that would make any difference. Period. So there's nothing to do but to complain about it occasionally and play video games. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm sure a lot of other people have more hope. And no, I'm not a genius or anything. So I could be completely wrong. Everything's looking up and everything's going to go better, get better, and everything's nice, and politicians really do have our best interest at heart, and they really are doing a good job, and everything's going to just turn around any moment now. It could happen. I'm not a genius. I don't even come close. I'm not pretending to even come close to knowing anywhere near enough to be able to predict everything. It could happen. I could be wrong about all this stuff. Oh, I see a pattern though. I'm going to point out the pattern that I see, and that's that everything they ever do makes them lots of money and hurts lots of people at the same time. So that's just what I believe that they do. They hurt lots of people and make lots of money. What politicians are. So thank you guys. The next stream will be a hell of a lot less focused on that and more focused on video games, obviously. I'd prefer to play the video games instead of talking about that kind of stuff. This is not fun. Not a fun topic for me. Though I know you, at least you guys are enjoying it a bit. You guys were here, participating in chat and things like that. So, and I was reading Vepper. Okay, I can read. I was reading. I have the power to read. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. If you got a VR headset, No Man's Sky is awesome in VR. Yeah, I can't afford that kind of stuff myself, Dark Horde. That stuff is really expensive. But maybe one day, maybe maybe it'll happen. But yeah, I know there's VR options for the game. I was told that like looking around in the ship and stuff like that is also really, everything is really cool. Maybe one day, we'll see. But I have to go pee, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stream. Thank you guys very much for coming. We'll see you all another time when we play whatever we play. Maybe I'll play that Final Fantasy 14 again, because Facepalm was talking about if maybe I just need to finish up the quest and then it'll give me the cutscene. I thought I'd finish the quest itself and watch the cutscene, and then I could watch the cutscene again, but maybe I got to do something else after that. You never know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I gotta go pee. Thank you guys very much. Good night, everyone. Bye. Hopefully next time we don't really talk about politics almost at all. You guys can talk about it, obviously, but I just kind of like talked about it myself for some stupid. I don't like talking about it most of the time. I just say depressing, mean, sad things. All right.